The Nerlin Nerds podcast is brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. Pulpery Media presents Nerlin Nerds with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the pop culture topics that interest us and those minor details that irritate us.
Netflix. Monday Night Raw.
Okay, all I'm going to say is Kevin Owens is a motherfucking menace, and I love that man with all of my heart. Like, of all the people who could have shown up.
He has such a hard-on for Cody Rhodes. It's amazing.
And I love that it was so on brand for him to attack Roman Reigns, too, because Reigns has been fucking with him for 4 years. And that's why he's pissed, because Cody wants to be friends.
That's right, because he stole Sami Zayn from him, right?
Right. Yeah. Everybody wants to be fucking... Yeah, they handcuffed him to the fucking ropes, man, and hit him with a chair and stuff. It was fucking amazing. It was cinema. So great on Kevin Owens. Sorry. The opening with I'm gonna talk about this for an hour. Where they had the shades up.
Well, let's just say they outdid themselves.
Oh my God, did they ever? The promo, not when the things fell down promo, but the opening package.
Yeah.
Where he mentioned shoot face and kayfabe and heel and all this stuff, and I went, God, thank fucking Christ.
Did you see his press conference at
That's what I was just about to say. He was like, who are we fucking kidding? Everybody knows. Have you been on the internet?
This is why old Paulie is going to be is a breath of fresh air for the entire. Why now the WWE? I mean, you watch. And before we get into the nitty gritty of it, but you see like the clips from AEW's premiere on Max, it looks like mall wrestling versus
correct.
And you're going like, well, when did that? Because there was a moment where AEW was like par.
They had CM Punk over there. They were drawing huge crowds.
But also
they have bottomless pockets.
The orchestration and all that, though, too. But now it's like Levesque's got the WWE. I mean, they're in 4D chess at this stage.
Yeah, and they know it. And now, don't get me wrong, the WWE is still pretty terrible on some things, like the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Whatever. The wrestling business has been terrible.
You got to go where the money is, though.
We will get to one of the main villains in a little bit, because what does the Iron Sheik say? Fuck the Hulk Hogan. Forever. Did you see it when he said, WWE is then, now, forever?
Yeah.
And the Hulk Hogan was like, fuck the Hulk Hogan then, fuck the Hulk Hogan now, fuck the Hulk Hogan forever. Yeah. And he's dead. I just love that somebody's running that.
Yeah. Oh. Iron Sheik. I mean, it takes an event like this to get the Iron Sheik some traction.
Right. But all he tweets is fuck the Hulk Hogan. So that's great.
Yeah.
We'll get to him. But the presentation, if this is what Monday nights are going to be, now I know we're not going to get fucking Roman Reigns and Tribal Combat and The Rock and John Cena and CM Punk and Seth Rollins, but
I bet you're going to get quite a bit of John Cena, though, because he's going to milk this final moment.
I think he's got 37 dates.
Yeah. Already, yeah.
That's what's penciled in at this point. He's winning the Royal Rumble, by the way. Perfect. We'll
get to that.
Yeah, no, I know. So they started hardcore with The Rock. I guess you have to. Plus, he can pull rank at this point.
Well, it's also L.A., so, I mean...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He probably drove from the crib. I mean, he was in his truck when they showed him. And by the way, he did show up at NXT in the truck. His daughter's the general manager on television of NXT?
Yeah. I knew that, yeah.
I hate this Trump. This... God damn it. This motherfucker lives rent-free in my head. The Rock. I hate this The Rock. I hate this, playing to the crowd like baby face. When the last time we saw you, you were dropping F-bombs and making people bleed, and you were the final boss.
Yeah.
And now you're out here kissing babies and making jokes and giving Cody hugs.
Right, yeah. And then and taking Roman's side and the bloodline, which you're
not
going
getting
like
involved.
Right.
So like there was a lot going on there. That tells me that like they don't know if he will be available to wrestle at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So like, and if he like at the last minute wants to, you can have him interfere then.
I guess.
But like they can't force their hand right now.
Yeah.
And then they can always say they've been playing the long con anyway.
Sure.
So
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean,
because
like
right now,
they're not developing the character
inside story. Right, exactly. They're not developing the final boss anymore.
Yeah.
Now he's corporate Rock because he did the same thing on NXT. Basically, just talks some smack, gave some love, blah blah blah. NXT, WWE's the best. Let's go.
Yeah, but and maybe because of Cena's final one, it's like you only need one superstar from that era.
Well, then they trot out fucking MAGA Taker later on his fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, but he's not wrestling anymore.
Okay, good call. He's not.
Yeah.
He can. His body would fucking
Yeah.
die. You saw his wife in the crowd, Michelle McCool.
Yeah.
We're going to get to the crowd in a little bit, too, because that was amazing. Fuck you, Bill Simmons. Did you see him fighting for his life not to look at Brie Bella's ass when she was dancing? Go back and watch it. This is like he looks at, I guess, his kids, and then straight forward. Her ass was right in his face.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'd have been caught looking at her ass. But that's... I'm not Bill Simmons, so
correct.
Who cares about me? So yeah, you're right. Undertaker's not wrestling again, and I hate the fact.
No, I'm just saying it's like maybe that's why. That might be another reason why The Rock's taking a back seat right now. Is like let Cena have his moment.
Plus, I think he's got a movie coming out, a biopic about an Olympic wrestler, MMA guy maybe, who had. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I forget.
Who had issues?
Yeah.
He lived a life. So I don't know. I think that's what it is. And then after that, it was John Cena.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So like the first 25 minutes was the promos and blah 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 and all the pop and circumstance, as it were. They had a half an hour match.
Yeah.
The tribal combat or whatever, and everybody got involved. Awesome. But that was the first hour.
Right.
Okay. My one gripe after the first... don't go to commercials during the matches. Like, if you're going to do that...
Or do picture-in-picture.
Yeah, at the very least...
And they were long commercial breaks too.
Like I get it, but like you could have run a 5-minute commercial, or even do it with the entrances like you did. I love that.
So in the arena, do they just like pause where they're at?
The music still plays.
Yeah.
Like,
But they'll just like rest in the corner.
Correct. Or like Seth Rollins will stand in the middle of the ring while the whole arena says whoa 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 whoa. Like Seth probably works with the crowd. Like a heel, no, they're just gonna sit in the corner.
Yeah.
During commercial break. Yeah. During a match, we don't know in the arena.
Yeah.
Because, it just keeps going on. We can't hear anything. So, yeah. Fuck a commercial break, man. God damn it. Y'all are making enough money.
Well,
I get, why not just put it up in the corner? You have Michael Cole mention that your sponsors a billion times. It's on the motherfucking mat.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you can even make the commercial the main thing, but just, in a little bit large, larger than tiny corner.
Yeah. Like
keep the fight on so you can see.
Right.
Or I say fight, but yeah, keep the match on. Yeah.
It's a fucking soap opera. like that thing you sent me.
Yeah.
But it's
we know.
It's a dead zombie who likes motorcycles. Like, of course.
How is that not awesome?
Right. Fuck you. Yes, it's fake. I know. I've known since I was 6. Right. Don't care.
I like that one. There's like, do you think that's the real Spider-Man fighting an octopus doctor?
Right.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Okay. There. Fair enough. Thank you. I'm going to use that for the rest of my life. Then John Cena came out and does only what John Cena can do and takes the crowd on a roller coaster of emotions. He thanks the crowd. He gets them all hyped up, and then he lowers expectations, but only to get worked up again.
It was brilliant.
And he knows how to do that because when he was Super Cena wins, yay! When he was him and like everybody shat on him, by the end of a promo, he had the people cheering for the most part. So, like, he's a fucking wizard, and he's winning the Royal Rumble. And that was the point of that segment.
Right, which then gives him a shot.
Yep. And if he doesn't win, then you've got Elimination Chamber. Which is that giant thing with the 4 pods and fucking chaos. He has that.
But does that give him a shot? So if he wins Royal Rumble, he gets a shot at
automatically.
Cody,
whoever
Cody
he
Rhodes.
wants, Cody or
anybody else. No. He just wants a world championship belt.
Gunther.
Right.
Could you imagine those two fighting?
It'd be fun.
Good God, I want to see that. Okay. So yeah, he cuts his promo. Well done. And then we have.
Is it the Rhea Ripley?
Yeah.
Yeah, after that.
Then they, God, man, this show, and then it hit the Jey Uso thing, but Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, yeah, she's my MVP of 2024.
Sure, yeah.
Like, consistently on the television, doesn't take weeks off, like, she's in the middle of everything, she's put on fantastic fucking wrestling matches. She won that stupid belt in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
The best in the world something. Desert Storm belt.
Or it's the Jewel of the Desert.
Yes, the Crown Jewel champion. Yeah. She was the first ever to win that. She won a championship and has kept it for, I don't know, over 200 days or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and Rhea Ripley got knocked down.
And has been out for a while.
Oh, yeah. And then worked her way back into that scenario.
I want to know what happens from here. But the match that they had, they have great chemistry, these two.
They do, yeah.
It looks like Rhea Ripley could just pick her up and like Hulk smash her and just like rip her arms off because the size differential. Yeah. But the way A, Rhea Ripley sells, and B, Liv Morgan actually looks like she's kicking you in the face.
What? Rhea Ripley had blood.
Yeah, there was a couple of times where when Liv does a knee lift, they don't hold back.
Yeah.
No, we'll get to that in the CM Punk match too. Like there was clear, you could clearly tell that they were being professional, but didn't really like each other, and still put on an all-time classic.
Yeah,
that's professional. But yes, Rhea Ripley knows exactly what she's doing with everything, every movement. Everything she does, and her outfits keep getting smaller.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, kid.
But the makeup gets thicker and thicker.
It does. Yeah. If I think of it as the Crow.
Yeah, it works. Yeah. But
and she's still a badass. She'd fucking twist me into pretzels.
And the highlight, which I don't think should have come as any surprise to anybody. Which I did like, it was Cole who was like Dom the dumbass.
Yes.
So that made me laugh out loud. But I mean, The following segment has been brought to you by The Goddamn Sauce. Go to thegdsauce.com for details to order all the sauces to replace your ordinary condiments. The Nerla Nerds podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion. Marketing by Brock Ryder. Graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion. Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.